What's up YouTube, Team Megadeath here, back with another video, and today we have Kazuchimon Jogress on the left and one great dragon on the right. I'm going to be playing Kazuchi Jogress as usual. So I'm going to evo up, go into the Pulsemon that gives you +2 memory, and then play out a Pulsemon. If you have 3 or more, get a draw, and if you have 3 or less, gain a memory. So I'll only get the draw there. Cyrus will go into the Agumon and then play out a Gato, search top 4 I believe, and then add 1 trial the 4 grades option, and then 1 with it in its traits I believe. Swing and security does hit a Pata, and then I'll play a TK to search security. I believe I add a BT11 here and shuffle up, and yep. So Cyrus is going to raise out the stack, evo the Gato into an Angelomon, and then potentially set up the trial for free due to Angelomon's when digivolving effect. If you don't have a trial, you get that one. And then play a Venusmon, search top 3 or top 4, add a Dramon, and then add a trial. So only +1 there from the search. And so here, I think I'm deciding whether to evo up, which I do. So go into Digimon, and then I believe play a Tai and Kari to pass turn. Cyrus will hatch another egg here, go into the Agumon, pop the trial to play out a, I think it's a Magnadramon. Swing with the Magnadramon. It does get rushed for one of the inheriting. Swing with Angelomon and then swing with the Venusmon. Surprising, all of his Digimon live. And then goes into the Arrow Venusmon, sets another trial for free. All the level 5s in this deck basically have the same effect with a slight alteration with it. So I think Angelomon like DP reduces, and then Arrow Venusmon, I forget what the secondary effect was, but he's going to play out another Pata for 3. Searches top 4. It does whiff here, I think. Rest of the bottom. So I do get a memory from Tai and Kari, so I am at 4. I'm seeing here whether or not what ultimate to go into, since I do have the Chimeramon in here. So I will play the Pulsemon for 2 since I have 3 or less. Don't get the draw though because I don't have 3 or more. Go, I believe, up the stack on the Pulsemon. Yeah. Go into a Digimon for 2, so I'm at 0. And then from here, Jogress into the Sylphimon. When digivolving, I can DP reduce by 5k, so I'll DP reduce the Arrow Venusmon there. And then since it was DNA digivolved, I'll pop the Pata in the back. Then I'll swing over the Angelomon, and then the Digimon's inheriting, I get to -2k on the Arrow. So Arrow Venumon's DP reduced to 0, and I'll swing over the Angelomon. From there, I basically do a good board wipe, and then I will play a Pulsemon for 3, and then the trial will activate and pop the Magnadramon. Magnadramon? I think it's I'm so sorry if I'm butchering the name, guys. I think it's Magnadramon. So he's gonna raise out the Agu here. Swing with the Agu. It does hit into the Boutmon, so it does die. He's gonna play a Death X here, wipe basically my Jogress stack, and then setting me to 6. I believe here I don't have too much in hand. I don't think I have a level 6 or Kazuchi, and so I'm deciding you know, what is the best way. I think from the TK search earlier, the reason why I'm not playing the TK is because I know that other card is a boost, since it's the last security that was there. And so I'm gonna evo into the Digimon for 2, and then I think what I'm going to do here is play the Pulse Boost. It's a May effect, so you don't need to play out a Pulsemon to play the Pulse Boost. And then I'm going to play Electric Rush to pass turn and give him 1, and so he's going to hatch an egg. Yeah, Death X is such a good card. Still, like, if you have, like, if you're deck building and you need to like level up a deck, like a tier 3 deck or tier 2 deck, just slap in a Death X. It definitely does help. Swing with the Death X, I believe here, hits into the boost like I was talking earlier. So if I do get a level 6 here, it will be very easy for me to come back because I have a lot of memory to work with, but that's only if I have the level 6. And so he's going to pop the trial again to play out a Magnadramon for free and then play a boost. Potentially just setting up memory so that I don't choke him. So I'm going to raise the stack here. Gain 1. I think I have Boutmon in hand, maybe? Let's see. I think I'm looking at my trash because I do have Chimeramon in hand, so I can Evo into the Chimeramon and then put it underneath. But I think I will go into the Boutmon here. And then if this card isn't Kazuchi, I scoop. So yeah, just gonna scoop. There's no other draws I can get from my hand. And so if it was a level 6 there, it would probably be doable. But the Magnadramon allows me not to get any plus checks. And so definitely not a winnable game there. So I was just gonna Evo in the back and then play a boost, add a Venusmon to hand. I'll go up the stack into a Dinohumon, and then potentially play out a Tamer or Evo up here. So Evo up into the Boutmon, passing him to 2. He's gonna raise the Patamon, swing with the Pata. It does die to the Pulsemon, and then probably play another Pata to search top 4, add an Angelomon, and the rest go to the bottom. I'll draw here. Pretty good hand, if I will say. Raise the Boutmon. So do not do this. Swing at security, it does die. If you guys are playing this deck competitively, do not do that. I was just playing the deck in a casual setting, so I just wanted to swing to get a little bit more greedy. I will play the Tainkari there just to pass turn. You saw me play a booster earlier, did not have the colors to do so, and so just had to play the Tainkari to pass turn. I think Cyrus is here as he played the TK. I'm just gonna add that. So now I play the boost to pass turn, and then I think I add a rookie there because I did not have a rookie in hand. He's going to Evo up into the Venusmon, search top 4. He's going to get a double hit, I believe, here. Yep. Get the trial and the Magnadramon. And then swing with the Pata. Ooh, hits into the Ryonhi. And so it will put one of his Digimon to the top of the stack, his security stack, and DP reduce the other one. If Ryonhi is the 4 security, that means I have exactly 3. And so both effects will go off. And so he's going to hard play a Arrow Venusmon here, giving me 8. And so he already gave me the extra memory from Tainkari. And so what I end up doing here is, since I have a boost in the back, I will pop the boost to go to 10, play a Dinohumon for 5, play another one for 5, and then Jogress them into the Sylphie to pop the Arrow V, just because I know that he has the Venusmon in hand. Swing, I know what the top security card is, since I used the Ronhi to put it there. Tap the Tainkari for good measure. And then I think here, since I am at 0, I'll just Evo in the back and pass him to 3. Lots of decisions you could have done there. You could have definitely played the TK, definitely could have gone into Kazuchi, but the reason why I Evo in the back is because ideally I do want to go into the Boutmon and then use the Kazuchi for the Boutmon. Just because you get the unsuspend effect. So trash the rest of my security. So trash 3, reduce my next evolution by 3. So Kazuchi for 2, and then recover 3. So swing at security. Since I have 3, I unsuspend, gain a memory, and then tap Tainkari. It does live, hits into the Venus, and then swing for another 2, and then swing with the Sylphimon for game. So yeah, sorry you guys can't see the borders of the previous match. I think my camera was like in some sort of cinematic mode, and so but for this game though, for the 3rd game, I ended up fixing it. And so gonna hatch here, go into the Pulsemon, no inheriting, and then I think I Evo up. Oh my god, so much shuffling, guys. Jeff, come on, just play. Yeah, just play the Patamon. Thinking way too much. Gonna go up Agumon, and then I think plays a TK, passes to 3. Deciding what to add here. So I think Cyrus is gonna add a Cutemon. Cutemon's actually pretty good. especially against the Kazuchi deck, because it prevents the Boutmon from activating the evolution. You can still trash, but the reduce evolution won't go off, and so I'm gonna raise the stack here. Do I have the Boutmon in hand? I do, I believe. So here I'm deciding, do I go into the Boutmon? You know, the issue with the deck is that you don't want to go into Kazuchi too early. The reason why is because you'll be vulnerable. You'll be at 3 security and you won't have lethal because they have 5 security, right? So you can swing 3 times for 2 checks, but you won't have lethal. And so the reason why I didn't go into Kazuchi there is because I played out the Pulsemon so that I have an extra check for lethal. If you are playing the deck for the first time, definitely don't, you know, rush into your OTK stack. You want to make sure you set up, you know, strategize, be conditional with your OTK so that when you do it, you do have lethal. But Cyrus here is just gonna, you know, evo into the Venusmon and get a search off. Then play the Cutemon to reduce my to prevent me from reducing my evolution, which is very smart here. So I won't be able to go into Kazuchi because, you know, even if I activate Boutmon's effect, I will only be able to evo through 3, and that will pass turn, giving him 3 memory. And so I think what I end up doing here is, you know, I do have the Sylphimon in hand. You don't have the Jogress in order to pop something. The Jogress allows you to pop something 5k, but if you just evo, you can DP reduce by 5k. And so I'm deciding whether or not it's worth, you know, getting the Venusmon off board, just because that, you know, if he goes to 3, he'll be able to go into an ultimate and then pass turn with a Mega, potentially Venusmon, which is definitely not good. Venusmon is pretty much a hard counter to Kazuchi, just because you'll always have the +1 check if you have 3 or more. And if you have 3 or less, it's going to be not good. And so we got security. I think I do gain some, oh, I don't get enemy memory, but I do go into the Sylphimon to pop the Venusmon. So the reason why I swung with the Boutmon is because it's very hard for Cyrus in his current board state to answer the unsuspended Boutmon. And so even if he goes into a champion and an ultimate, he won't be able to pop it. And so swing there was definitely a little greedy. But yeah, I play a boost. He's gonna add the Patamon to hand. I believe he plays it out or evos in the back, but I think if I remember, he plays it out. Maybe not. Oh, I think he does. Yep. So he's gonna play out the Pata, and then adds a trial, and then bottom decks the rest. I'm gonna unsuspend the Boutmon. So issue here is like, right, if you reduce the, you know, if I reduce the evolution of Boutmon through the effect, I won't be able to do so because the Cutemon's on board. And so, and I will pass turn with Kazuchi. And so I have to find another way to reduce my security to 3 and have enough memory so that I can go into Kazuchi. And so best way to do that is going to be, I think Cyrus is reading one of my cards right now, but so I'm gonna play the Pulsemon. So its effect trash 2 to gain 2 memory. Now that I have 3 security, my inheritings do activate, and so I will be able to gain memory off of some of the inheritings. And so I think if I believe here, I will swing with either the Sylphie or the Pulsemon to gain a memory. So I think I swing with the Sylphie here. I'll gain 2 memory from the Pulsemon underneath since I have 3. Then I'll DP reduce the Cutemon by 1k. So now that I'm at 3, I can go into Kazuchi with no problem because I don't need to reduce the evolution cost. Since Kazuchi's effect, if you have 3 or more, you can gain 2 memory, and the Kazuchi evolution cost 5, and so it's basically evo for 3. So Kazuchi for 3, draw. swing for 2 checks, unsuspend, I'll gain a memory. Very risky here because I don't have any DP modifiers. And so it's only swinging for 12k. And then I'm like overthinking here, like swing with the Kazuchi, will it die? Will anything, you know, affect my like the board state where I won't be able to get lethal? So I'm deciding whether or not to swing with the Kazuchi or not. So swing with the Kazuchi, doesn't hit anything, I'll swing with the Pulse Mod for gain. So crazy security there with the Ronhi, Tai, and Kari with the boost. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. No BT11 content just yet. We are still gathering some of the cards for future matches, and so just please be patient with us. We have one more video to post before we kind of get the ground running with some BT11 content. And so thank you so much for watching today. Hope you guys keep watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you're liking the content. And yeah, we hope to see you guys in the next one. Team Megadeath out. Bounce.